And now I get to follow after Barroth. The whole point of this particular mission, while the researchers are hightailing it out of here, is to take down Barroth. Shouldn't be too bad. It's sort of an early tier monster for the Wildspire Wastes. Oh, I need to get a projectile. I was gonna try and drop those seeds on it, but I didn't have fireball ammo for my slinger. Alright. Let's see if we can get the tail. Oh, it moved at just the last minute. Keep missing. Wow, that's a good hit. Leaving again? Yep. Still doing alright on sharpness. Alright, now we're out in sort of a marshy floodplain looking area. Another one of the locals here in the Wildspire likes to hang out over here. We'll probably run into that monster in a little bit. Oh. If I can grab some... Oh, that's not good. I don't want to do that. If I can grab some moss, some water moss from here for my slinger. There it is. I can use this to rinse off the mud from the different parts of Barroth. Let's see if I can get the tail. There we go. Oh, I can't do the... I tried to do the shoulder tackle from that position, and I failed. There we go. Got your tail. Now Barroth is tired. Means it'll move a little bit more slowly. Ooh, good hit. and now it's limping.
That's a thorn pot, a powerful type of slinger ammo. Attacking the part it's latched onto deals blunt damage.
Where'd the tail go? There it is. We got a Barroth tail. Better sharpen up. Barroth goes down to this section of the map to sleep. Yep. Let's see if can actually true charge this one. Oh! Well, I got a hit, but didn't really capitalize on the damage there. Ow. Oh, smoke. And now I have water blight.
You won't be able to move.
Ow. This is not the most ideal place to fight Barroth. It's kind of its home turf over here in the mud. And I'm stunned again. Almost. I like how my cat gets a little boat because cats don't like the water.
You did it, partner.
Got him.
I'll be waiting over by this lab.
Pretty good fight. If I had some better armor, I wouldn't be taking quite so much damage. I carved a tail from that. It's a little uncommon. the end of the quest. Should get a cutscene after the timer's up.
Oh, hey! Glad you're back. Oh, don't worry. I found a safe place for the scholars to hide. I guess I'll go round them up. Wait for us back at camp.
You there. Are you part of the Fifth Fleet? Then that means the Elder Crossing is upon us again. The years fly by faster than I can count them. I too am a hunter of the First Fleet. Might I trouble you to share your tale with me? Let's find a suitable place. So, my old friends are well. Praise be. It sounds like the good scholars are as incorrigible as ever. Might I ask, are you tracking the monster that dropped that massive slag? I as well. It seems so easy. Follow the trail, find the truth. Well, it has been a pleasure. Nearby you will find my camp. I trust it will be of some avail to you and the others. Please pass a message on to the commander that I am safe. But a force compels me on, and I intend to see where it takes me. If you too feel so compelled, then we will cross paths again at the end of all of this.
Was that who I think it was?
Alright, quest rewards. Barroth Shell, Fertile Mud, Barroth Ridge, Bone, Claw? Claw. Research level up on Zora Magdaros. We got 2 levels on Barroth, which is nice.
Good to see you. Okay. Head to the Wildspire Waste immediately.
I think we're going after the scholars again.
Ha. Thank you.
The guy we ran into, like they mentioned there, is a Wyverian hunter from the First Fleet and a friend of the commander's. He will show up in the story again going forward.
How wonderful.
Turn in this particular bounty. Gather bugs, gather bones, more bugs. Gather plants. Here's the investigations I mentioned. Sometimes when you pick up monster tracks, you acquire an investigation, which are essentially free quests that you can register, and they pull from a different pool of targets. Sometimes it's the monster that you picked up tracks for, and you can go on the quests to get certain rewards, and the reward quality are those boxes you see in the rewards section on the screen there. If you're looking for specific drops from a monster to craft gear, doing investigations is a good way to do that, since you can go in. The gold boxes are a chance to get something rare. So if you're trying to find a specific part from a monster, and doing an investigation and grabbing its reward is a good way to do so. I'll probably mess around with that a little bit later. Alright. Talk to the researcher guy.
Yes?
Let's see. We haven't gotten the gathering yet, I don't think. That will come into play later once we get the quest for it. But for now, let's go to the workshop real quick and then pick up the next quest. Alright. I don't think there's a Barroth line. I could be wrong. Oh, I was wrong. The Barroth line is down here. It's a offshoot of the bone tree. The bone tree starts here and upgrades into an advanced line here. There's another fork in the tree here for something we haven't fought yet. And Carapace Buster is the Barroth line. It has a defense bonus, but negative affinity, which is probably not something I'm going to go for immediately. Right now we're at Buster Sword 2. The Jagras line is decent, but if we start crafting the Jagras line, we're gonna take a drop in sharpness. Not by much though. Or we can upgrade to the Buster Sword 3. We just need the earth crystals for it, if I remember correctly. For armor, let's take a look at what opened up. We did get some new items in general, so we could see what opened up. Alloy set, which is like a metal knight-like armor set. Pretty cool looking. It's in kind of a blue metal shade. The helm has windproof, which slightly reduces the amount wind blows you back from things that fly. Water resistance, damage mitigation from the water element. Defense boost is overall defense up, damage mitigation. The waist is poison resistance, and the feet are speed sharpening. Speed sharpening makes it faster when you sharpen your weapons by a cycle. Not super useful for a greatsword, which doesn't lose sharpness as fast as some of the other quicker weapons. The Barroth armor set looks like this. Sort of a shell-like protective armor. The head is guard, which decreases the impact of attacks, lets you guard stronger hits, essentially. Not super useful for our purposes here because the Great Sword's guard is not very strong. For other weapons like the lances, which have the strongest shields in the game, Guard is very important for those, allow you to tank through hits and not get staggered. Stamina Thief increases the ability to exhaust monsters. When you do damage to monsters' heads with impact weapons, it slowly exhausts them. This increases that stamina damage. The arms have Marathon Runner, which slows down stamina depletion for things that continuously drain stamina, like dashing. Don't think that applies to my shoulder tackle. Muck Resistance reduces limits on movement, speed, and evasion. In other words, when Barroth barfs a bunch of mud everywhere, you won't get hindered quite as much with that skill active. And then Stun Resistance reduces duration of stun by 30%. Overall, not super useful. None of the skills in here are really gonna make a big difference. I'm gonna probably need to think about what I want to prioritize for just an all-purpose set that I can wear that's gonna give me better defense. I've sort of been holding out for good skills, but depending on how hard things start hitting me later, I might want to just upgrade a basic set that has passable skills just so I'm not getting murdered